Uh, Thank you. So we are meeting for the first time in this session, and I'm assuming that all of you are uh, part of data science and electronics, TS and ES, uh, both groups. Is there anybody from ES here? That is electronic systems. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, that's all right. Got it. So since we are meeting for the first day, I'll I'll put a few things for you. And does it have English too? Are there English two people as well here?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that means the reason why I'm asking you, that means some people have joined these kinds of sessions before as well. So uh, yes, this is largely a session where I will meet you every week at this time for your doubts related to this course. That is, uh, content of the course that we are doing, that's English course, as well as any other related difficulty in learning English. Also, if you have any difficulty related to understanding nuances of language, we will discuss those things as well. We usually do not have information about uh, administrative stuff of data science because that is done by other office. So in this session, we talk only about English course. So our exams, sessions, videos, content, questions, anything that you have difficulty with, you can ask us this question. Before I ask you uh, questions from you, I would like to say a couple of other things, two specific things in particular. One, we have several other sessions as well, and we request you to attend more elaborated sessions with other specialists in particular areas. I'm talking about English language only. In this course, we have multiple sessions. So that's point number one. Point number two, uh, we give you our content roughly 3 hours per week. To work on this content of 3 hours per week, we are going to be with you for almost 8 to 10 hours a week, which makes us a unique program in the sense that any learning, particularly in language that happens online, does not spend 10 hours of live time online. In fact, we do not spend that much time in regular classes as well. In our regular classes at IIT Madras, we use a maximum of 4 hours in class. Of course, that is not online, that is in person, and we meet for 4 hours. But given this barrier of online medium, we try to meet with you roughly 10 hours a week, if not exactly. So that's another unique part of it, which means, do you have to attend all? The answer is absolutely not. You attend the sessions that are beneficial to you that help you, and if you need such help. I'll give you just one example. We have a session where we spend time with people who do not have other people to interact with in English, because that's a reality in many parts of our country. So we have a couple of sessions per week where we spend few hours speaking with people, talking to them, and uh, providing them human resource to practice their speaking skills. This is just one example. And then we have several other sessions to uh, brush content related to uh, grammar, content related to speaking, content related to presentation skills, content related to reading, and so on. So we are going to be around, meeting with you several times per week, and I do that for sure, that every Wednesday at this time, spend some time live so that you can ask your questions directly. So that's with that generic introduction and little information. Feel free to ask your questions. Uh, if you have any clarification, you can ask that. Or if you have any content related question, you can ask that as well. I'm assuming this is your first week in this program. So feel free. I see some questions running on the screen, but I'm unable to read all of them. So you can ask any questions that you want. The last question that I see, where can we access recordings? Uh, Probably all these sessions are recorded and they are made available to you through your registered email ID. You can access the, the portal where these things are stored. 10 hours for all subjects or single subjects? I don't know about other subjects, Dharmendra Yadav. Uh, I am talking about, we spend 10 hours live for this course, which is not fully mandatory for you to attend. I am underlining the point because we are available for 10 hours per week. Arafat Chauhan, will it be enough if we cover these lectures? We think so. It should be enough. Of course, it requires a little bit of unpacking from you. Uh, you need to understand the content that we have given you in video, and then you will have to make some efforts to practice such things to pass the qualifier. So these exams are not complex or difficult if you spend time, if you spend if, your little bit of energy, you'll be fine with this course. Just hold on, guys, for a moment, just one moment. Yes. So uh, uh, Is anybody here? Ashwarya, are you out?
Yes, sir.
Can they unmute and ask any questions if they want to speak?
Sure, sir. I'll
Yes,
upload the
sir.
permissions
We can
accordingly.
ask if we want.
Unmute. Guys, if you try unmuting yourself, if you have any question, you can
Hello,
speak.
sir. Good
We
evening,
can
sir.
unmute, sir.
Oh, you
Yes,
can
we can
unmute
unmute.
yourself. All right, great.
Good evening, sir.
So if you-
Sir, this is regarding the timings that we have overlap of timings in the session. So could you please tell us how can we actually cope up with this thing?
what is the overlap?
I mean, the timing of the sessions.
Ah,
The 5 to 6 is there. We also today we have another session which is going on from 5 to 6:30 for statistics. Also, the math is going with 4 to 6 session timings.
oh, 4 to 6.
Yes, sir. 4 to 6 and
Three
5 to
sessions are
6:30.
overlapping at once. Three sessions
Yes,
are
sir.
overlapping,
All
sir.
three lectures are overlapping.
Yes, sir. And even
With
for
each
next week
other.
also, I checked on 12th also we have the same situation, and so it's on 19th.
Sir, every time it's the same situation for lectures.
Okay. We will look at that. But you see, what happens mostly is uh, what is this going on here? What happens mostly is we try to schedule this in the afternoon, and we try to avoid such conflicts, but it's hard to match with other people, and we are not I don't know if these things are in sync with other courses or not, but we before giving you schedule, we do check these things, and certain times it is not possible to avoid all conflicts. But as far as I can say, our session is only for 1 hour. Somebody mentioned 4 to 6 with statistics. I'm sure that's a different kind of different kind of course. But we are doing it only for 1 hour, and our other sessions will not conflict with this. We'll try to see if we can talk to other people and make some changes in the timing as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
But
Thank
today
you, sir.
there are less person here because due to this conflict going on.
What is going on?
Sir, due to the conflict of the timings in the lectures,
Okay.
most of the people are in the maths this time or in the another lecture which is going on. So
I
here
understand.
are less members today.
That's okay. Yeah, the number is not that important. But yes, we'll try to resolve the conflict so that you can peacefully join this session as well if you want. But at this time, I can only assure you that we will try for that.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Sir, I have doubts related to content.
Okay.
Sir, I learned all the phonetics and the sound for the first time,
Okay.
and I find it interesting and also understood major things of it. But I came across one statement that semi-vowels are not syllabic in nature. I didn't understand what does that mean.
Oh, what it simply means that do you know about syllables?
Yes, sir.
So it means, in short, with apology to others who may not be familiar with this, every syllable must have a vowel. Okay, but which means all vowels are syllabic in nature, but semi-vowels do not constitute a syllable, because semi-vowels are ya and wa. These are the two sounds that are semi-vowel. Okay, in general, this is what it means.
Okay, sir.
Did you understand?
Because of that consonant part, they are not syllabic.
Exactly, because they are
Okay.
consonantal in nature, they are called semi-vowel. There are reasons why they are called semi-vowel, but because they are largely consonants, so if they are present in a syllable, they need another vowel to constitute a syllable, and that's what it means, that these sounds by themselves are not syllabic in nature.
Okay, sir. I got it.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
sure.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, I'm having doubt regarding to the session, sir.
You are
Could you
having
please
doubts regarding what?
regarding to the live session, sir?
Regarding live session.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Could
what
you
doubt
please
you have?
tell me the difference between the live sessions and the open sessions, sir?
Say it again.
Could you please tell me the difference between the live session and the open session, sir?
Live session and
Open session.
where are the open sessions? I did not get you.
I saw that open sessions in statistics and mathematics.
Basically, they mean the live session only. I hope that's what they mean.
Thank you, sir.
And also it means anybody can see certain sessions are only for certain group of people, but probably they are too open for everybody. That's what they mean.
And it is necessary to attend live sessions all the time, sir?
No. It is not necessary that you have to attend all the time.
Okay, sir.
If
Thank you,
you
sir.
if you understand English, I'm talking about this course. If you understand English, you follow the content, no questions are there in your mind, then definitely it is not necessary for you to attend. This is an approach where we provide help to those who need help. This is not a requirement, or we don't record your attendance in this course, nothing of that sort.
Thank you, sir. It is enough to see the lectures, sir.
If it is enough for you, I'm asking for you to figure it out for yourself. If you don't have
clear
any
with
problem,
I'm clear with the lectures, sir. So that I am asking that I want to attend the live sessions or not.
that's what I am also saying, that if it is clear to you, you don't need to. But if you want to, we want to stop you from doing.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sure. Anybody else?
Good evening, sir.
Can you speak a little louder?
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, but there is a girl who was speaking. I was unable to hear her.
Yes.
Just hold on. Let her speak first, and then I will come back to you.
Sir, I have a question regarding the qualifier exam.
Okay.
Like, the qualifier exam is going to be type of a quiz. Like, our quiz 1 will be a qualifying exam. That is going to be there.
Qualifier exam happens at the end of the first term. Am I right, Ashwarya?
Not sir, it's on 7 July after end of 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. So it happens only after 4
Quiz
weeks.
1, it's quiz
Okay.
1.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Quiz 1 and qualifier are same. Students who
Okay.
are belonging to the term, for them it is quiz 1. For qualified students, it is the qualifier exam. Quiz 1 and qualifier exam both refers to the same.
Okay.
But ma'am, I can't understand what is the final term exam on 1 September. For what it will be? Is it for admission or the qualifier is for admission?
No, there will be one common final exam, that is end term exam, which will happen in September.
And for what it's for end of term.
Your
Of
voice is
all
breaking.
that's first
Sorry, your
English
voice
one.
is breaking.
Ma'am, this qualifier will be a written exam, am I right? Or is going to be quizzes something oral kind of thing?
No, it's all written exam. There is no
Okay.
oral exam so
Thank
far.
you.
Sir, is it offline or an online?
What is that, Ashwarya? Is it offline?
Offline.
You
So
have to go to a
they'll appear
specific
to the exam
center.
in center. They have to come to the exam and take the exam from centers, but
Yes.
it'll be only objective type exams.
Yes.
Is it a computer-based exam, ma'am?
Computer
Yes,
based.
it's a computer based exam. Yes.
Yogesh Sharma, is your question answered or you not yet?
Excuse me, sir.
No, sir, it's not. So may I ask that? I am Yagyesh.
Say it again.
Sir, I am Yagyesh Sharma. May I continue to ask my question?
Sure. You can ask your question. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I was going through the page where it's mentioned about the course, So there were a number of books mentioned there,
Mhm.
prescribed for the course. So just wanted to know, uh, like, I mean, whether, because there is because of the other courses also, I don't know how much time we will be able to devote for all the books, but like, what's the purpose of all those books, and how, how much time should we devote for them, or is it necessary, or like, what is the purpose basically? That's the question, sir.
The purpose is very simple.
How will they
Purpose
be
is
able
that
to,
those
yeah.
books and content will help you improve the language. Okay. Now, if
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
hold
it is enter. It is
hold-
enter.
hold on, please. Hold on. So the purpose of those books is very simple. It is going to help you with our content, and our content is also related to those books. But if you don't want to go through that, our content itself should be enough for the purpose of any exam. That okay, Yagesh?
Okay, fine, sir. So it's for basically, it's up to us. The videos and the other stuff will be enough for the exam purpose, but otherwise, for our interest and our this thing, for improving ourselves, we can take the books.
Sure. See, give me a minute. Everybody else, hold on. I'll take all your questions, but hold on. Let me give you one 1 minute thing. See,
Yes, sir.
you are joining this program, which is going to be, if you spend 4 years, you get a degree, a BS degree in data science. If you are for electronic systems, then you get a electronic system degree. And then there are all other things in between where you can get a BSc degree and other things also. Now, what I am going to say is related to language, not related to the degree program per se. My point is, it should be able to, it should help you understand the larger purpose of this course, and probably it will also answer multiple questions of the similar type. No matter what you do, the first barrier where people test you and examine you is your delivery with your language. They don't even tell you whether they are testing you there or not. Your computational skills, your mathematical skills, your engineering skills are important. They do. Your employer definitely test you on those things. But what they cumulatively and qualitatively test you is on language. If whether or not you can express yourself properly, and when people test you on language, they don't test you about your quality of expression, they test you for your personality. They also make several assumptions about you, how you are going to be working in a larger group or a smaller group, and a variety of things that are not easy to even articulate. To perform on that, which is a very complex thing. Performance and language is very complex thing. To cumulatively prepare for that performance, the purpose of this course comes to answer that part. This course per se does not help you perform or become a better data scientist or otherwise. It helps you understand nuances of language and how and deals with some of the aspects of how to improve it. As far as 1 and 2 courses are concerned, these are few weeks, 10 to 11 weeks courses. 10 weeks, there is no miracle that happens in 10 weeks. It depends on how you work. People work lifetime to improve their languages, and you can still meet with people who have really not learned how to deliver themselves qualitatively and perform better with language. So how can we we tell you something in 10 weeks which will help you lifetime? Lifetime is not enough for this purpose. So I'm not trying to be philosophical about it, but I'm trying to tell you the whole purpose of a course like this in the context of your degree program on data science. More on this, we'll keep talking time to time.
Thank you so much, sir.
All
So,
right.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Sir, next question. Sir, is
Yeah,
end term
I'm
exam?
I'm going to take next questions also. So there is somebody, Garvit. He has been keeping his hand
Yes, sir.
up since long. Go ahead, Garvit.
Sir,
I'll
I
take
have a
everybody's
doubt.
question. Just hold on.
Sir, I have doubts related to the lecture. Like some phonetic alphabets has been used in lecture to explain the sound. So like
Okay.
I don't have knowledge regarding phonetic alphabet. So should I be concerned?
Obviously, you should be concerned about that. You figure it out. This is not nuclear science. You can figure out what sound that symbol represents.
Okay, sir.
And it's explained in that video. So those symbols, we have tried to use very few symbols of
Yes, sir.
that type, but it's easy to figure out what sound the symbol represents. And the idea is to understand and draw your focus on sound, not really on that language, on
Okay,
that
sir.
symbol. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Now somebody was speaking. Who was that? Who had some pressing
Yes,
question?
sir. Sir, is end term exam is for qualifiers or qualifiers along with seniors?
See, these are administrative questions about end term exam or something. We don't know much about this. We can, as I told you in the beginning, we will answer questions related to English language in this course. But we
Also, how many marks will English carry?
Hold on. Let me finish and then ask. We can answer some of these questions based on our knowledge of how the system works. But the precise thing only the degree program support team can tell you about it. Okay. End term exam, I would say you need to wait for if you have already qualified if you have taken the qualifier exam, only then you need to worry about end term exam. So first step for those who have not qualified yet, please focus on first 4 weeks of the content, take the quiz, which is also a qualifier exam. After you qualify that, the degree program team will give you all the ideas about what is the mark, how to pass, what are the different dates for final exams or quizzes and everything. Got it?
Yes,
Understand?
sir. So,
Yes,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I have another doubt. So in English, how many marks will carry in qualifier exam?
I don't know. What is the total marks, Aishwarya, for qualifying exam?
For English marks.
Sorry?
The English marks, how much will carry out in qualifier exam in each subject?
English is for 100 marks.
100 marks.
The English exam is for 100 marks.
I think, Aishwarya, what I feel, what he is asking is, what is the percentage of English in qualifier? Which I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Is that, am I right?
Average more than 50.
Your voice is breaking. You need to fix your audio or internet connection. Okay. In the meantime, Lanika. I'm going in the order I have. It appears on my machine. So go ahead, Lanika.
So I've already done the graded assignment for week 1. So
Okay.
it's saying that it will be evaluated only after the final submission. So does that mean I can do it any number of times before the deadline?
If you can do any other assignment before the deadline, is that what you're saying?
So if I can submit it multiple times before the deadline.
Is it
For each.
possible to submit multiple times, Aishwarya? I don't know that part also. We usually people submit once and then that it gets graded. But I'm not sure if you can submit it multiple times.
So you can.
Okay, if you can, then you can submit it. Because let's see, these are the administrative kinds of questions which I'm not aware of. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
all right. Kavya Priya. Next.
Sir, about English language, I'm doing my schooling right now. During my schooling, I couldn't attend the classes, live sessions. If I have any doubt, can I ask in other live section?
Definitely you can, on live sessions related to English course, you can definitely ask.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have multiple questions, multiple sessions on English. If you miss one, you can always go to the other one and you can ask your doubts. We will clear our doubts related to that. And if we are sorry that it conflicts with your school timing, you can also send your questions to us through different portals, and we check the portals all the time, and we definitely answer all the questions within, if not within 24 hours, before the end of 48 hours, we definitely answer your questions online also. Okay.
Sir, actually, portals are not open for me right now, sir.
Okay, then you can come to a session and attend it. This session is after school. No school is at this time. Is that
Yes,
is that
sir.
correct? So you can come to this session. We'll answer you all your questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Suhail Akhtar.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I have two doubts. Firstly, what are the other sessions, various other sessions that are conducted for English, apart from the one conducted in the Wednesday, sir?
Okay, it will be populated in your calendar. We have several sessions, like I mentioned in the beginning, about presentation skills, grammatical categories. We have a session that is read with us. We do a hand holding session for it may not apply to you, but to many people who have difficulty in finding a person to communicate with, that is speaking sessions and so on. So it will be populated through your calendar.
Oh, okay, sir. Sir, and I have another doubt. If we pass through the second week, will the content for released for the first week will be erased or what, sir? It will remain there only.
I don't know this thing. I think the content remains all the time, right, Ashwin? Aishwarya, can you hear me? I think, Sohail,
Yes,
it
sir.
stays all weeks. It don't get deleted.
Oh, okay, sir. That was my main issue. Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Ram Kumar Chaurasia.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I am audible.
Yes, you are. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, actually, I want to know. It is necessary to learn English grammar for for speaking English. Uh, Actually, I am weak in English grammar, so I didn't learn.
Yes, it is important because speaking incorrect sentences is more problematic than not speaking. Okay, and accuracy comes only when you make yourself aware with the points where you make mistakes, and those are grammatical points.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Can you give me some ideas or some books to refer English grammar? Where to start?
There is no book I can tell you. You see, we are not. This is not just for you. This is for everybody else who is listening to me. This is we are not advertising anything, in the sense that we don't need to make false promises to you. There is no book that teaches all the grammaticality and errors. What helps you learn and fix them is how much time you spend with these issues. So you will have to work. I'm not saying you have to come to these sessions and only we can help. You will have to work with paper, pen, and pencil. And we have indicated several types of exercises through our videos. I don't remember all of them from top of my head, but there is no one or two book that I can tell you, and that will be life-saving thing for you. Got it?
Okay, sir. I will work hard. Thank you so much, sir.
Good. Who is next? There is no name here.
Sorry for that, sir. Sorry, I couldn't. There was an issue. I'm not able to edit my name there.
That's all right. Go ahead. You speak.
So you actually mentioned mentioned in the previous the thing. It's about the topic that I want to know. What is that reading with us, a virtual reading session? So could you please tell us what will be the session about?
When that will happen, I don't know. This will be scheduled, but
This will be happening on 9th, I think. 9th of the 9th of June is the first schedule for that.
So it will start that day, and then we have instructors who will lead you into reading. I think this is a unique type of session by itself. You attend it and you will see this. They give you some time to read something, and then you come back, you reflect on that. She asks different kinds of questions to different people. So basically, one person's reading helps the other person also. So sometimes we don't. How much time do you spend reading? Let me ask you a question from top of mind. Every day.
Every day, almost around 2 to 3 hours, sir.
Every day, 3 hours.
I'm trying to do that because, like, I extend my day almost like till midnight and try to at least finish some chapters.
That's a lot. That's quite a lot. In fact, we recommend to those who are not reading or those who are not into reading, beginning with half an hour and going to a maximum point of 1 hour. If you are reading for 3 hours, I'm sure you'll know that even if you read for 1 hour every day, it takes you to a completely different level in terms of your performance in language. So if you feel like attending, please, you are more than welcome. But this is not for somebody who does reading on their own. But you can definitely attend that session.
Yeah, but that's what I'm reading is on a multiple topic, not on single topic. Everything part of it.
For language purpose, what topic you are reading is not important. Whether or not you are reading is important.
Okay, sir. So, and my second this thing is about, I want to bring to your attention that I'm not able to at least post in the discussion forums. Even if I post, it gets deleted, so that I'm not able to clarify the doubts and so on. I don't know whether it's a technical problem, something which needs to be rectified.
We will look into that. We don't know. There are people here who are from technical team. They'll take a note. We'll work on that. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sure. Very nice talking to you. Ramya.
Good evening, sir.
Louder. Speak louder.
Good evening, sir.
Cannot hear you, Ramya.
Am I audible now, sir? Sir, good evening.
You fix it and come back again. I'll take it. Madhav.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my doubt was related to languages in general. So when I attended the lecture, there was a point which made that in English, the way you speak and the way you write is quite different. So R does not really correspond to the letter A. But like when I observed in other languages, there was connection between the speech and the writing system. So, sir, are there any advantages from a learner's perspective, at least, in languages which have like a connected reading and writing system compared to those which not?
There are advantages, but that advantage is simply towards reading, not towards speaking. I'm sorry, towards writing. So, for example, there are a lot of writing systems which are more. No writing system is fully perfect, but there are systems which are close to a phonetic system, and in that, if you learn to write, then your association with the sounds and what you write is more accurate. But as far as speaking is concerned, it doesn't make much of a difference. The point that I am making there at that point is what you just mentioned, that there in particularly in English, there is no correspondence with that. So we speak, and if we want to represent that in writing, we have to use different symbols which are not phonetically corresponding to how we speak.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, good. Shiva, Mahika.
Sir, my question was that should we remember that a sound names like retroflex, all these names, should we remember which sound is called what term?
I think if you understand those things, then you don't need to memorize them or remember them. I would
Yes, sir.
suggest you spend little bit time in understanding what is retroflex or what is dental. And if you
Yes,
know,
I understood the meanings. It's like where the tongue
no,
hits
no, no, no.
while
I'm not
pronouncing
talking
the
about
words.
the meaning of the word dental. I'm saying which sounds are dental. Then you don't need to memorize anything.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sure. Ramya, is your audio fixed now?
Sir, can you hear me now?
It sounds like you're speaking from too far. Maybe your mic has some issue. But try. Let me try listening to you.
Our assignment questions are related to speak in English only, sir. In exam also we get the questions like that only, or any grammatical questions, any oral test will test our pronunciation. Is there done
No,
like
there is no oral pronunciation test in the written exam, but we do make some questions which will test your understanding of sounds.
it's related only the sounds and speaking like that only, sir?
Yes, correct.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Himanshi,
Good evening, sir.
good evening. Go ahead.
Sir, I had a question that how much of vocabulary impact your overall personality in English?
How much
And
of?
what personality in your English? And what are the major role that it plays in your English performance?
I don't know the answer to this question. You are asking what is the role of vocabulary in performance of the language?
Yes, sir. I mean, a simple vocabulary works, or we should really improve it.
You see, you can always improve your vocabulary. The richer the word vocabulary you have, the better your language becomes and your expression becomes. But for an ordinary conversation, do you know the number of words people use every day?
Yes, sir.
So
They are quite.
how
They're
many?
quite. I don't know the actual number, sir. Sorry.
I'm not talking about repetition. I'm not talking about how many words we speak every day, how many multiple instances. Total number of words. You can record yourself for 1 hour or 2 hours and you can check. In a day, people don't use more than 100 to 150 words.
Yes, sir.
That's the number of vocabulary we need to know to converse with people. To be at advanced level, we hardly need 200 to 300 words. Anything more than that is only going to make you richer. You will sound different from others, but not really required.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Something is happening with my system. Is it happening with everybody? All of a sudden, I get some boards there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are also able to
I
see
feel
that.
like writings. Anyway, can somebody help
is
me?
done by Shivam Bharti.
Shivam Bharti is writing.
Shivam Bharti.
Sorry.
Somebody is doing that?
Yes, sir.
Who is that? Shivam Bharati or
Yes, sir.
somebody?
Shivam Bharti.
Stop it. Shivam Bharati, stop it. Ravi Shankar, who is that? Okay. Who is this Shivam? Is this person here right now in the session? Shivam Bharati, can you speak? Anyway. Himanshi, are you done?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Shashank?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. I want
Yes.
to ask a doubt about lecture 1. So in lecture 1, you told that there is two things. One is conscious effort and other is subconscious process.
Correct.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Hold on. Somebody else is speaking. Just wait. I'll take up your question as well. Go ahead, Shashank.
Yes, sir. So by the method of learning, reading and listening and writing, can we inculcate the process of subconscious process, or after 15 years of only go towards the conscious effort method?
No, we can do, you see, all these areas of writing, reading, speaking, all of them get influenced by subconscious operations that happen in our mind. the more we pay attention to something, that in a subconscious way translates to our activities at a later stage. That's the meaning of this subconscious thing. So I understand what you are referring to as 15 years. I have mentioned some certain things there about learning of language and different types of learning, but that is not relevant for improving a language at this age, at this stage. Okay.
Okay, so does it apply to all languages?
It applies to all languages, yes.
Okay, thank you.
It applies to all. Okay, who is the next? Sharan?
Good evening, sir.
Sharan Krishna, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, my doubt is regarding the qualifier exam. So, sir, like whatever videos which are scheduled to us, like in a weekly basis. So, sir, are these videos enough for the qualifier exams, or do we need to like refer any other books which were mentioned in the portal over there?
Mostly it should be enough.
Okay, sir.
Mostly it should be enough.
Yes, sir. And sir, these live sessions, so sir, like this is only regarding the doubts which we have, we will be asking you, sir, or will you be also like teaching some extra, like extra homework kind of thing? Would you be providing to us, sir?
No, we don't do any extra homework. Rather, what we do is sometimes, depending upon the nature of the question, we go into the details of explanations,
Okay,
which
sir.
may not be part of the existing recorded videos.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Am I done with all hands up? Is there anybody else who wants to ask anything? Any questions related to our content online? No. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah, Yagesh, go ahead. You have another question?
Yes, sir. I mean, I just thought if I can make use of your good time. If no one else has any other question.
Sure,
Sir,
sure.
Sir, like as we know that, I mean, as we hear, and we are in India, so that we have a rich cultural heritage, and like Sanskrit has been is known as the oldest language, and also it is called the mother of all other languages, something like that. So, I mean, would you able to tell us something about its about it, and like does it help in learning other languages also, and does English also have anything from it, and something like that? If you could tell a little bit about on that, thank you.
See, it's a very different kind of question, but I can tell you a little bit that I know about it. First of all, there is no scientific evidence that Sanskrit is the mother of all languages, or even all Indian languages. In fact, there are contrary evidence available which clearly shows languages have independent origin. It is something that we want to believe, or it feels good, or I don't know how this comes. Anybody who says and if you are interested in this domain, if you have read somewhere or somebody has told you, you can ask them to show you how it is connected. Okay, it sounds nice. I can say something and get away by saying that. But language is more a scientific and scientific stuff than just making conjectures about it. Okay. So first point is that. But by saying that, I don't mean I have anything against Sanskrit or so. The fact of the matter is Sanskrit is in modern time, that is in 21st century, is not a spoken language. That is, some people may speak, some people may know how to speak it, but you don't find in society people largely speaking Sanskrit. So we are done with that. It is a lot of scriptures, texts are written in that language. So if we want access to that text, we have to learn that to read it. So these are the factual realities. Is it easy? If I know Sanskrit, is it easy to learn another language? There is no evidence of that also. What language we speak and which language I acquire from the beginning of my life, I have no control of that. It is a coincidence that somebody speaks Tamil because the person is born in Tamil speaking society. Likewise, it's the same way it applies to all languages. So we don't pick which language I want to speak. As far as the technical aspects of languages are concerned, you will be, I'm saying something in short, which may be surprising, but this is scientifically established. All languages of the world have more similarities among them than they are different from one another. Okay. However, languages are different from one another. That's true in a physical sense, and differences are rooted in unintelligibility. We don't understand all languages. But when one goes down to study it deeper, you realize that languages, even though we don't understand that, are more similar technically to one another than they are different from. Okay, so there is no evidence of this sort that one is the basis for one language X is the basis for learning it. I may like some language, but that doesn't establish superiority of that language over other. All languages, it's human entity. It lives with, it stays with humans. So all languages are equally scientific, and there is no evidence that one helps the other. I hope I tried to clarify some of the things.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Amritansh.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are very much.
Sir, if if I ask, I want to maintain a 9 CGPA throughout the year, and especially in the qualifier exam, what pathway will you suggest me to maintain a 9+ CGPA?
You want to establish what? I'm sorry, I did not get it.
I want to, sir, to maintain 9+ CGPA, what pathway should I follow?
What pathway?
Should I follow?
There is only one pathway, that you listen, you follow the content and you work with that. You spend some time on that. That's the only pathway.
Doing assignments and all will be enough for me to maintain a good CGPA throughout the year.
I would think so. Why not? These are quite mechanical thing, and good CGPA is a mathematical thing. So maintaining that is not hard. You can do that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sure. All right. It seems like we are mostly done. So like I don't see any hands up. However, even if your hands is not up, you have any question, you are more than welcome to unmute yourself and speak. Definitely not when somebody else is speaking, but you can unmute yourself and speak. If not, as I mentioned to you before, we have multiple sessions, but this time, Wednesday, I'll come personally to answer questions that you have about any aspect of language, or in particular about the content of the course, or anything, any question that emerges out of it. Please do spend some time understanding the content, and if we are recommending some exercises of practice, it will help you if you work on those exercises. Nice talking to you. See you again next week, same time.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sharia, we can close this session now.
Sure, sir.
Thank you.